What you just watched was the performance of Sinful quarter through soda can. And what you're going to need for this trick is a soda can. Now, a Coke product. No Pepsi. No Pepsi at all. No Pepsi products. No Sierra Mist, Mountain Dew, or Pepsi. Those are all Pepsi products. Those will not work with this trick. Okay? Coke products, Sprite, Coke, works. You might get lucky with a 7-Up. I've never done it with 7-Up or Dr. Pepper. But Coke products is, you're going to have the most success in this trick. Okay? The seal is not broken on the top. Okay? Show them this is a real quarter. This isn't a fake quarter. It's going to bend or anything. It's going to real quarter. Especially if you borrow it, that's, I guess, some more added effect to it. We're going to get right into it. Quarter. This is the first position you're in. Okay? You have the soda can, the seal facing the person at about, I'd say, a 30-degree angle. They're seeing right here. They're facing right here. So the actual top of the can's pointing at like maybe a 30-degree angle. Okay? To the person. About a little over 130 degrees facing you. Okay? Quarter. Hand. 1, 2. And you will miss. 3. Okay, it's in. And you see I'm balancing it on that little lip. Okay, and it can take some movement before it falls out. Okay, so don't get too rough with it. Okay, don't manhandle your soda, especially later on when you got to open it. You don't want it squirting out everywhere. Okay, then slam it in there. Show this hand empty. And immediately turn it over and show it in my hand like this. Okay, that's the first transfer. Okay, going from here, this is exposed view. Here, and then I transfer by going like this. Dump it, turn, done. Okay? That's pretty simple, but you got to be really careful. Okay? You don't want to accidentally flash or anything, because that is possible where you can do that. You know, I've seen people do that before. Luckily, they catch themselves up on it half the time, but, you know, it's balanced in there. And just hold it, and it's almost like a rotation, like a pivot. You just going to keep it right here, okay? Most of you guys are probably going to find it more comfortable here, and I do it probably 60% of the time like this, okay? When you transfer it, and it's going to, first of all, when you transfer it, you're going to do the pivot, and it's going to land right where you want it to be already, like just right where you want it to be already, okay? When you put the can down, it's already there, okay? You can see that the coin is right kind of behind it. When you grab it, you can almost peel it out when you turn the can over. Okay? Okay, this is exposed view, of course. So it's going to look like this. Okay, do the transfer, it's in that hand. And then you peel it out. Okay? Alright, without making too much, you know, ruckus really. Noise is, remember, key thing. And to make sure that you're not doing anything too suspicious, because you don't want it to look like, you know, like you're trying to grip something along with the can. You just want to peel it, you know, along with the can. All right, that actually wasn't that good, but peel it, done, done, okay? Now from here, you can hold it with both hands here or one hand, it doesn't matter. But either way, you're gonna have it in the perfect position after you peel it, right here, okay, underneath your thumb. From this position, you can immediately show them. Keep your hands open, spread your fingers, do whatever you can. Using a subtlety here. They're not going to see this quarter, okay? But just be kind of careful, really. You know, you don't want to go too overboard and flash at the quarter right there, okay? Show the top, show on the sides. It just gives a really nice open look to it. Like there's nothing to hide. It's just 100%, you know, sleight of hand, okay? You know, pardon my redundance, I'm sorry. Show the top, and then you do a switch. It's just basically pretty simple, just there. Then you can immediately just show the bottom like that, same way, almost. Okay, they're not going to see that unless, you know, you turn it like this if you have problems. Right? You see the bottom, see all that, nothing. Okay? And then from here, I like to take it. I show, there's nothing on top, nothing on the bottom. Do it maybe twice in the subtlety. And I take it and I spin it around like this to show there's nothing. And I pin the quarter on the back like that. And make sure to keep my hands nice and open as possible. Okay? And don't really put too much emphasis on your thumb being behind the can, because eventually someone's going to see that and be like, well, why is your thumb behind the can? That's just exaggerated, but, be really careful with that. Okay? And spin it until you get where you're about there, where the quarter is straight beneath the lid, okay? The mouth, I guess some people would call it. I call it the seal, okay? And this is another part where sound plays a very crucial role. You push it up as you bring it to your head. As you bring it up to your ear, you go, listen. And this is going to be a little faint since it's empty, but keep your thumbs over this quarter here, just like that. Just a little loose so you can shake it, and it can still make that noise. So when you shake it, you're going to shake it like this. Well, it's going to sound a lot different when it's full, but it's going to make a noise. It's going to make a noise that's going to convince them that it's in the can when you shake it around. Okay? Now from here, you got the quarter on top here, you're shaking it. I like to put it to someone else's ear and shake it. Listen to that. It's inside. And then immediately from here, I say, okay, I might want to step back. This might spray out everywhere. You don't necessarily have to do that. I like doing that because it may actually spray out, but it also gives me a little bit of more of a reason to maybe step away a little bit or go get a cup or something behind me and just kneel. I usually kneel down and tilt it a little bit towards me and just grip the quarter on top of the seal tab or whatever and just open it. And as I open it, I slide it in there like that. Okay? And that drop in there, it's going to make kind of a plump, but that little, sound is going to get covered up by the snapping of opening up the can. So you shouldn't have a problem with that. I never really had a problem with that, but it's just something you should probably be aware of. And eventually you just pour it out like I did here. Then when it's all poured out, I show them, there it is, and I let it fall in my hand. There's a little soda in there. Ugh. And then you have their quarter, borrowed quarter, signed quarter, initial quarter, doesn't matter. Right here. Hand the can out for inspection, hand the quarter out for inspection. And that's sinful.